guys, welcome back to my channel. And yes, I will be adding some creepy-esque music, but it doesn't mean that I'm pulling this story or whatever out of my ass just because there's background music. So I only bothered doing eyebrows and putting extensions in. Everything else is just blah, take it or leave it. So obviously having to keep the noise down. It is about 2:50 in the morning. Once again, I had no intention of making this a 3 AM freaking video, but I had to wait for my battery to charge up a little bit. Plus, while waiting to do all this, you know, to a little bit of extra time, I was just killing the time whilst waiting for the battery to charge. Anyway, if you are new to my channel, first of all, hello. 80% of my channel revolves around beauty related content. About 50% revolves around, you know, doing makeup looks that are inspired by music videos or celebrities, or you know, like I just said, music videos of my choosing of artists, some pop, which is very limited, but mostly metal. The last 10% is story times and videos like these. So I definitely want to get into more ghostly related story times because I love anything paranormal related. I definitely believe there is more to this world than what meets the eye. Anyway, so in this video, what the heck I mean by the title, I got a message from YouTube. I don't know what it says because I can't see from here and my phone's on my bed charging. About 2 days ago, maybe even last week or something, because technically we are on Sunday whilst I'm recording this, and hopefully I'll have this posted pretty soon. About last week or so, I don't remember which day, so don't bother asking, but definitely last week, I hadn't got any sleep that night, but it was about sometime during the day, about 11 or 12 AM/PM. I'm laying in my bed, trying to get some sort of a nap in. I knew that my cat was sitting right about here, which is, you can see that. I knew that he was sitting there, and then when I had my back turned to the wall, so I couldn't see anything obviously, and plus I had a blindfold on, a sleeping mask, when I was hearing a whole bunch of fumbling noises on my makeup desk, which is technically half of what your guys are sitting on. I heard like a cluster of makeup products because I am lazy when it comes to putting my makeup away, but I heard like a cluster of makeup products fall, and I thought, my cat strikes again. Since I rolled over just to see if maybe he was trotting over to me, he hadn't even moved from right here. Still sitting here, perfectly sitting here. He wasn't even phased to move. He didn't even look freaked out actually, because I mean, cats have a very low care factor, but when it comes to anything beyond the norm, you know, every animal reacts, but Belle was just unfazed. I heard a cluster of things fall onto the floor. So I got up just to see, you know, what the damage was. Looked, and absolutely nothing was out of place. So time later, I don't know if it was the same day, just, you know, a little while later on, but I do have my window open, so of course fresh air rolls through, even though we're finally in autumn. I have officially declared I don't like summer. I mean, Americans obviously have hotter summers, and there is a spider on my lens. Great. I'm just gonna refresh the recording just in case I go over 2 minutes. So as I was saying, my window is open, so yes, fresh air does roll through and push my door open now and again and shuts it, opens it, shuts it. In this particular instance, it's like my door got a little bit nudged open, as then officially pushed open, and there was no wind. So about a few days later, obviously brings us down to a Sunday. I've been contemplating on making a video like this, you know, just for another genuine update, if you will. Contemplating back and forth, but I didn't know if it was going to be worth telling it or not. But as I was just sitting on my bed, gazing out into the void of space, or just staring really, I then heard some dishes in the kitchen fall. I knew for a fact that there was some plate, like a stack of plates up on the upper part of the dishwasher, and then I heard some dishes fall. I figured maybe they just fell a bit lopsided and crashed a little bit. As soon as I got to the kitchen, you know, just to see what the damage was. You guys technically won't be able to see that, but the spider was directly on the edge of the lens. It's like a little tiny teeny white one. It looks like a ghost spider, if you will, which is terribly ironic. Anyway, so I got into the kitchen and the plates were perfectly still. They had technically not been moved. Now, I was the last one to have my dinner, so I was the last one to put the plate on the sink. and I knew exactly how the dishes were stacked. Sitting relatively lopsided but still very sturdy inside this giant bucket. We did have like a smaller, more retainer bucket that my mum was using for the cutlery, but decided to upgrade to a bigger bucket. The dishes technically and physically hadn't moved. My sister did hear it as well, but she was too busy watching 50 Shades Free to really pay attention. I definitely heard it, and I figured I'll just do the damages so the parents don't get disturbed, even though it's a Sunday. They're gonna have plenty of time to catch up on sleep, especially Dad. The dishes technically had not moved, so only my just heard a random tink sound. There's no bugs around my lights. Oh, speaking of bugs, technically I know that moths, like a cluster of moths, are apparently they're paranormal related. Same with bees actually. Watching a Hayley Reid's video just before she moved to her condo, she posted like a pre-recorded video and she was cleaning up her room and packing her bed up. She noticed that there was a swarm full of bees, like dead bees, but a swarm full, like a cluster of them, under her bed, and just a few others scattered around the board trimmings of her wall. She noticed for a fact that that's a sign of demonic activities. I do know that moths come in close comparison. Now, I really should have taken a picture of a video of this, but as much as I think about doing that, I didn't think, is it worth it? It could just be that moths attracted something in my room, especially the bedroom lights. And I keep on seeing like shadows out the corner of my eye. I figure it's probably just the light to the trees bending a bit, the light casting away, and or bugs bashing against the lights of the house and just causing flickers of light. There's obviously always a rational explanation for everything, but hearing clusters of makeup products falling down, yet going to inspect and nothing has technically fallen down. My door opened like a little nudge to begin with, but then officially opening. And then of course the breeze officially came through and closed the door again. And I'm here, then I'm having like a school or excursion full of moths hanging around. They scatter themselves all over the wall and the window a bit. I'm even pretty close to my bedroom light. Plus, the dishes falling a bit, making a racket. Nothing had actually technically moved, so phantom noises. Here right there making cobwebs using my camera as a starting point. So that's pretty much my brief update. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you all for my future videos. More makeup tutorials, more challenge videos that still involve makeup obviously, more music video related makeup looks, and definitely more story times. Bye!